We love Marie. Hi, Paul Slackis, Good News Broadcast with Marie Wilson. Congratulations, Marie. How are you?
I'm so happy tonight. This is a great evening, and we're making a big transition at the White House project, and I'm delighted.
Did I hear transition? Was that the right word I heard?
Yes, it's after over a decade, I'm turning it over to Tiffany Dufu to lead in the next decade.
No, that's not a transition. Okay,
It's
really?
Wonderful.
But
yes.
you founded this, and I know we've been actually with
Yes.
you and supporting it because it's very important, the work that you do. And
I
remind me.
spent 20 years building the Miss Foundation for Women, so they don't have to get grants every year to be at the tables of power.
Okay, so in essence, what does the organization do?
The White House Project is dedicated to getting women into leadership in every area of this country to change our country alongside men, to change our democracy, our corporations, and to give us some more energy for the work.
So should I announce that in work, the Good News Broadcast?
I'm sure there'll be an opportunity.
Okay, one last question. What's good news for you?
What's good news? Are you talking about good news you or good news me?
Good news for you.
Well, for me is that we're getting closer to a time that women are going to change everything, because if you don't get diversity at the tables of power, you don't get the decisions you need. Good news.
Thanks, Marie. Thank you.
Hi, okay, we're here with a singing sensation, Gabi Wilson, and you are the winner of the Barbie I Can't Be Award. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here and receive this award.
Great. And how is it? Can you tell us a little bit about what you've done and how you're being honored tonight?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, I'm 13 years old, turning 14 in June, and I've always loved to perform, and music is my favorite thing to do, and it's more than a hobby, but it's a passion and maybe a career, you never know. And, well, I've been doing shows since I was old, and I live in the Bay Area in California, so I would do outdoor festivals there, and it's always sunny, so outside I would go outside and perform. My dad actually has a band, and they perform, so sometimes I would perform with him just locally, and then I started getting other calls, and I put videos up online on YouTube, and the Maury Show saw, and I was on Showtime at the Apollo and the Today Show and other shows like The View.
What are some of the words for the song? What are some of the words for the song, like that you're singing? How did you come up with them? Or
If I Were a Boy is actually a Beyonce song, and I think it's cool. It's representing women, and if I were a boy, I would be a better man, and women, I think, make men better. You know what I'm saying? So
you're the winner of the Barbie I Can't Be Award. Can you tell us what is good news for you?
Well, that's great news, winning this Barbie award, because, well, I get to say that I am a role model for women everywhere, and it really represents who I am and where I come from. You know, Barbies. You're never too old to play with Barbies. You know what I'm saying? And I've been bugging my parents for Barbie accessories and stuff, so this is really great. You know, award is like way better.
Congratulations. You look great, and congratulations on everything you're doing.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Hi, it's Paul Slackis. I'm here with Lauren Arbus. Hi, how are you?
Wonderful to see you always.
It's always a pleasure.
Because you always bring good news and you bring it out in everyone.
Well, the good news is that everybody does have it in them.
Yes.
And it's just a mindset. And it's people to support that, thinking that those people are nice, and they are, and that everybody has so much to offer.
Yeah.
It's a good
so
thing.
true.
Well, you've been a big supporter of ours for a long time, and you're a big supporter.
I love what you do. I love the ethic, the belief in the very specific single messaging, but it's about everything in life. But it's one message that's so strong and so pure that you adhere to, and I think it's fantastic. Unfortunately, the media caters to the kind of messaging you don't do, and voyeurism and extremism, and it can be extreme good news. I'm not saying that's not possible, but to be able to find interesting subjects and to be able to be positive in reporting on things that we want to know that add value and quality to our lives, this is fantastic what you do.
Well, thank you. And I will say, just because people might not know, but Lauren is the first woman programming executive for a network company in the world of television. Lauren also is a comes from a wonderful family of people in the broadcasting. Your dad helped found ABC.
He didn't help. He did it.
I think
he was
so.
the founder chairman. Yeah.
And her mother helped start the fifth largest health care, the March of Dimes.
No, the United Cerebral Palsy.
I meant
the
to
fifth
say.
largest health agency in America.
And what I remember also is that she helped, the curbs, you told me this,
Yes.
where people that have wheelchairs
Yes.
can walk. She helped create that here in America.
These were her ideas, and they're all inside of a piece of federal legislation called the Architectural Barriers Act. And that's 15 years before the Americans with Disabilities Act, which is much better known, was passed. My mother was instrumental, came up with all these ideas, and with my father lobbied to get this legislation passed so that every curbstone in all of America every sidewalk is wheelchair accessible, every public bathroom has a wheelchair accessible stall, every single parking place in garage and open area in every public building has a for handicapped only parking place, and so on and so forth. These were all my mother's ideas.
Now, you're so fortunate because you deserve it. You're getting what's this? I see here, American Spirit Award, a Glory Award, and then there's so many awards that you give and through your philanthropic outreach. Tell us, what is your passion?
That's a far more exciting and for me gratifying thing to be able to give. And I don't mean that in a Pollyanna way. I really mean that. And to make a difference in anyone's life it's just such a great blessing to be able to do that, and I'm very fortunate.
And the type of awards that you are kind enough to give?
Well, I give quite a few different awards that have to do with a focus on disability, which is actually the title of the award. And I do this for filmmakers. Many of them are women filmmakers, young women filmmakers, different, but some are men. One of the awards that's being given out, that I'll give out in Los Angeles next week, actually is going to a young fellow, another one to a woman. One did a PSA and the other did a documentary on different areas, but the subject matter is focusing on disability. And in one of the two cases, the person also has a disability, which is part of the criteria. They may or may not. It has to deal in that sphere, though, with disability. So, and then the event that I chair, and I'm the founder of, Women Who Care, which is on May 5th here in New York City. We honor and celebrate women who give back and who are, in my mind, heroines. Some are well-known, some are known in a certain community, certain areas, and some no one has ever heard of and never would hear of, but we find them and highlight them. They're very modest, they're very low-key, they have nothing, they have no means whatever, but they help and take care of other people. They're caretakers, and with the greatest compassion and love and understanding, they reach out, no matter how unfortunate their own circumstances, they see others as needing more their care than they themselves.
Where did you get your passion for respecting others? I know I was reading about even your high school. You used to go to different, go out of state, or even, what was it in your upbringing, do you think? Was it your upbringing?
Well, there are two things I have to say, very easy to answer. One reason that I have a heightened awareness and a real passion for helping is because it was instilled in me from the youngest of ages by my parents. I did not get an allowance. I didn't get money. I had to work for my money, and I had to do something that would help somebody else that would pay money. But I have to say, as much as that was extremely important, and parents really need to be mindful of doing that, hopefully they are, what really made a huge difference was being an outcast, despite my circumstances, in very special circumstances wherein I grew up, I was the only girl of my faith in my school, and I was discriminated against because of that, and also because my older sister had many severe disabilities, and people went to the other side of the room, the other side of the road. When we went into a restaurant, if we got in, we were seated in the back. Didn't matter who my father was, didn't matter about anything. No one wanted to have somebody who wore a bib, who made strange sounds, who was unable to control their body. It was, not a pretty sight. My sister was beautiful, inside and out, but people just reacted and were alienating. So I knew what it was like from the youngest of ages to be marginalized, and I've always identified with minorities and people who are marginalized, and that's partly largely why I have this passion for taking care of people and trying to help in whatever way I can.
As Billy Crystal would say, you are marvelous.
Oh, thank you.
One last question. Good news for you is what? What is good news for you, Lauren?
Good news for me at this moment in time tonight is if the Epic Awards exceed all expectations in terms of what they raise in the way of money, so they can do the work that they do, the research that they do, the training that they do, the focusing on the women whose imagery is being portrayed in a positive, who are presenting positive images for women, and to encourage more of that and to make that the difference in all those spheres. And that's what Marie Wilson with the White House Project and the Epic Awards has done. And I just hope that they can make enough money that they exceed all their expectations.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know you.
Oh, you do?
I know,
okay.
I've interviewed you.
Olympics. Oh,
I've interviewed you on Good News broadcast. I can't remember what I interviewed you for, but I know I interviewed you.
Years and years ago. It might have been for the Girl Scouts. I did a lot of work with the Girl Scouts. Yep.
It was the Girl Scouts. And there's Dominique Balfour, and she's with Mattel. Oh, this couldn't end this. So how are you?
I am great. It's an inspiring night, and the dinner's starting, and I'm so excited to hear.
Get in there. Last quick question. What's good news for you?
What's good news for me? I'm going to an empowering retreat tomorrow, and it'll just help me grow in so many different ways, spiritually, personally, professionally, emotionally, and I'm excited about it. It's always, we're all a growth in progress, and I think it's, we should all continue to strive for ways to better ourselves.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, hi, we're here with Stephanie Coda from Mattel.
From Mattel.
Yay! And we were here last year.
Yes, we were here last year together. I know, it's only been a year. Can you believe it?
And Mattel and Barbie and young kids, all an outreach for this important event.
Absolutely, and an outreach in general. These are the girls that are ultimately going to be in control and in leadership one day. And the more we can talk to them about following their dreams and their aspirations, the better off we're all going to be.
There's no doubt. So in essence, they are the last interview along with you.
Yes.
Because they are the future, right?
They are our future, absolutely. And we're thrilled that they're here. And I listened to all of their dreams and aspirations, and they wrote them down on the wall of dreams. And I have no doubt that they will deliver every single one of them.
So do you have, is there a current contest or something going on in the company where other people can get involved?
There's not a contest per se, but you're going to be seeing more about I Can Be in the coming year, not just this year, but in next year as well. And in the fall, we're going to be taking this Wall of Dreams and actually scaling it. It's a great opportunity for everyone to share, what they love, what they want to do, what they've done, what they still want to do. So you'll see that from us.
Magnificent. Last question. What's good news for you? What's
good news for me? I have the best job in the whole wide world. I get to wake up every day and listen and talk to girls and understand what they want and what they believe in. And I get to be a bit of a catalyst for that. It doesn't get better than that.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. And so
there's a producer for you. Very well done. You need help?
Nope, I do it all day long.
You had last year. You had all those other
we had
Barbies.
The dolls here last year. Yeah. Okay, someone hold the doll in the front. You guys all squeeze it. Yes, if they see you put them on the ground, they'll take them off. Okay.
Well, where are these girls from? What's going on here?
It's not about hair. It's not about combo.
Where are you girls from? Astoria, Queens, America? Yeah?
Yes.
Wow. Why are you here? Why are you here?
We came just to represent our school and be here at this amazing award ceremony. To be inspired by all of these women. It's just a great opportunity for us.
Any other thoughts? Why you're here?
These women right here are the ones that are going to be changing the world. Just you wait. You'll see. Not very long from now, these are the ones that are going to be in control.
Fantastic. Okay. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you.